Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a little bit of a different style video for you. This is my Weight Watcher story video. I will explain the process to you, as well as my journey over the last couple of years being on program. So to me, I get asked all the time, what is Weight Watchers? Weight Watchers to me is a complete lifestyle change. That is the only way that I can explain it to you. Most importantly, if you are not 100% ready to dedicate your life to the program or to the process, you will not succeed. I have been a Weight Watcher going back many years now. I originally started back in, I believe, 2009. That was the first time that I had actually joined Weight Watchers. I have to put it out there, I am a Weight Watchers repeat offender. When I originally started in 2009, I was ready, I wanted to make the change, I was dedicated, but subconsciously, I don't really think that I was. I was following program, and the weight was coming off a lot slower than it should have. Excuse me. But I ended up falling off track, gaining quite a significant amount of weight back and then some, and fell into a really deep depression. I have always been a little bit on the bigger side, even as a kid, and struggled with weight my entire life. It is a very difficult process, but like I said, you have to be dedicated. After I fell off track the first time, I went through something in my life and decided, okay, no, I really have to be dedicated to this. So about a year or so afterwards, I rejoined Weight Watchers again, and unfortunately ended up gaining my first week back. Now, your first week on program, you are actually supposed to lose quite a significant amount of weight because, again, water and all of these things, your body is in a complete change. And I ended up gaining a couple of pounds my first week back. And that just destroyed me. I thought, how can I dedicate my life to this program if I'm going to gain right off the bat when I should have lost quite a significant amount of weight? Needless to say, I did it for about a month, fell off track again, and went into an even bigger depression. Now, fast forward a couple of years, I really let myself go. I was just eating anything and everything in sight. I wasn't doing any type of activity whatsoever, and just was overall unhappy with myself. Now, again, this goes back to my childhood. I have always been an emotional eater. I would eat myself, I would eat when I was happy, I would eat when I was sad, I would eat when I was angry, and it really truly spiraled out of control. Now, there was a point back in 2012 where I wasn't happy, and I wanted to make that change, but I wasn't ready to give up, all the food that I was eating and, going and exercising and things like that. To me, food is life, and being Italian, coming from, a big Italian family where we eat anything and everything and celebrate with food, I wasn't ready. Put it that way. I wasn't ready. It wasn't until, I would say, June of 2014 that I truly decided to, put my big girl panties on and want to get this weight off. I was so unhappy that I couldn't take it anymore, and I thought, you know what, if I don't move forward with this, I'm going to die. And I didn't want to have my kids, grow up with an overweight mom and not be able to do activities with them. And that's really what pushed me. So in June of 2014, I signed up once again. Back then, Weight Watchers was doing the Points Plus program. I I started the program without even considering doing any exercise. I didn't want to start program and think of exercise right out the bat. I wanted to focus on my food. Once I got my food under control, I then decided to start incorporating exercise. That wasn't about until a month or two into really, focusing on the program that I started to introduce exercise. Now, I get asked all the time, what is the best exercise to do? Walk. Just walk. You don't need any kind of equipment or anything like that other than a decent pair of running shoes and yourself. You can walk anywhere and everywhere. Now, when I first started incorporating exercise into my Weight Watchers routine, I walked, and I started with very, very short amounts. Because I was so heavy, I had to start out slow. So one day after dinner, I thought, okay, you know what? Let's go outside and walk for 20 minutes. It was the most difficult 20 minutes of my life. I kid you not. I was huffing and puffing, and I wanted to give up so badly. I was just, all that extra weight was just killing me. But you know what? I stuck to it, and I got it done. Eventually, I went from walking 1 to 2 days a week to 3 days a week for 20 to 30 minutes. And over a 9-month period, I ended up going from walking to running. In 9 months, I managed to lose over 35 plus pounds and got into the best physical shape of my life. I wasn't as into activity as I am now, but I'll get into that. I just, like I said, I started really, really slowly. Every month I would push just a little bit harder, an extra 10 minutes, an extra 15 minutes, and then eventually I started running. It wasn't until, and this, not so much a setback, but after about 10, 11 months or so into program, I ended up becoming pregnant with my 5th child, my baby Sophia, and unfortunately had to put my Weight Watchers journey on hold. I was considered high risk and ended up delivering my baby 7 months, at 7 months gestation, so at 31 weeks. And yeah, so I wasn't able to follow program. I wanted to be one of those, super fit moms and stuff like that. But unfortunately, because of the high-risk aspect of my pregnancy, I couldn't really do that. I did, in fact, gain all of my weight and then some back, which was really, really, it was a hard blow for me, but what can you do? I knew that after baby was born, I wanted to come back to program, better than ever, ready and more determined. And it didn't actually happen that way because my daughter was born so significantly early. My body, when I decided to come back to program, it wasn't ready. It wasn't ready, and I fell into a really bad thing of postpartum depression, and I didn't actually end up start losing weight until January of 2016. She was born in August, and I didn't come back to program until October, till I got clearance from my doctor, and because of the medication and my body just not being ready yet, I didn't actually physically start losing weight until January. I really I pushed so hard, and where most people would give up, I was so determined. You know, I didn't want to have to be that person that lost all of this weight, gained it back because of pregnancy, and then couldn't get it off. So despite all of that, I was, you know, strict with program. I was still doing activity, and even though I saw no change on the scale, I stuck with it because I'm determined. Now, since that time, now we are in February of 2017, I have lost over 31 plus pounds and am more fit now than I was when I lost my original 35 pounds 2 years ago. That is because I have dedicated my life to this program. Weight Watchers has since done a switch of programs, so it is no longer Points Plus, it is now Smart Points, so the program has shifted a little bit. I do recommend that you guys do your research before actually considering joining up, because there are different programs that you can do, but however, Weight Watchers is only Weight Watchers is only advertising the Smart Points program. You can access Points Plus from, there are other apps in the App Store if you are an iPhone user, or I believe there are others in Google Play if you're an Android user. But Weight Watchers is only advertising Smart Points, so take that into consideration if you are deciding to join. Now, that being said, I, like I said, have lost over 31 pounds. My take on program is quite different than it was when I originally started, you know, fully dedicating myself to Weight Watchers in 2014. I do have a cheat day every Saturday after I weigh in. So first thing Saturday morning, I weigh myself, and then I go and enjoy my day with my family. It is a day where I don't have to think about tracking or how many points is this or how many points is that, and this has worked for me. Now, taking activity into account, I have now become quite the avid runner. I do train religiously. I actually just finished completing a 10K train, and that was indoors. Now, however, I have moved my training outdoors, so I am repeating my 10K training and have 2 races coming up so far this year. I will be adding more as we progress through the spring and summertime. But again, you have to start slow. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I would become this, you know, 5K racer or 10K trainer or anything like that. I started very slow, and the process has taken me over 2+ years to get to where I'm at right now. Now, what else? I'm trying to think. If you are looking to start a program, I firmly believe, and this is strictly off what I've seen, what I've experienced from others doing diet plans, if you will. Weight Watchers is definitely the safest bet. You're not taking any needles or supplements or anything like that. You are strictly limiting it's portion control. That's basically all it is. I eat anything and everything that I want within moderation. People who are looking for those, quick fixes or lose weight quick, it's not a lifetime change. It doesn't exist. There is no quick fix. Yes, you can lose 30 pounds in a month, but it's not realistic. Your body was not made to lose weight that quickly, and you cannot sustain it. If you are able to sustain it, by all means, kudos to you, but it's not safe. Again, this is my opinion. This is how I view, diet and exercise or whatever. But to me, Weight Watchers is the safest bet. It's worked for me, and I've seen it work for, hundreds of thousands of other people, and I want you guys to understand that this is for life. There will be times where, you know, you fall off track and you're just like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, it's too hard. Yeah, you're right, it is very, very hard. It takes a lot of mental strength and to move forward. And I know that you will get discouraged. I still get discouraged. Some days there's just like, you know what, F this, I want to eat a piece of pizza. And you know what, have the piece of pizza, get it out of your system, you know. But the most important thing is that you get back up and you continue. One bad meal, 2 bad meals won't kill you. What you need to do is get back up and start over again. That is how you get through this. You know, you can fall off track and, you know, for weeks, months at a time. But as long as you get back up and you continue, you can achieve anything. I used to be a very, very big person. For my height, for my age, I should be between 125 to 135 pounds. I am still considered overweight. I am still considered obese. When I had my daughter, I was 205 pounds. That was the heaviest that I have ever been, and I felt every last pound on my body. After I delivered, I was 195 pounds, and now having lost my weight, or this weight now, I'm at 161 pounds. I am still considered 30 pounds overweight, but I am in the best shape that I have ever been, and I take great pride in that. I don't think that being 135 pounds is a healthy weight for me, because I would literally be skin and bone. But take that into consideration. Meet with your doctor, speak with your doctor as to what they want, what they believe is a healthy weight for you. Sometimes it is a range when Weight Watchers gives you your range as to what a healthy weight can be. My goal is to reach lifetime. I would love to reach lifetime, but right now the scale isn't so much my biggest thing. Like, losing that extra weight is not on the top of my list right now. I am perfectly content at the weight that I am. I don't even look at the scale that much. My goal is to win these races, work on my speed, work on my endurance, because now I am happy within myself. Sometimes, yes, when I do look at the scale, because I do still weigh in every Saturday, it can be a little bit discouraging, but then I take into account, what have I achieved this week? How much more distance have I gained? How much quicker am I with completing, my times, because I am training? Excuse me, that is what I'm looking at, not so much the scale. When you're first starting out, yes, I think it's something that you should focus on, just to make sure that you are going in the right direction. Then eventually, when you've reached a point like where I am at right now, you can pull away from the scale. What else? If you're wondering what kind of things Weight Watchers looks at when they're determining your points value for the week, they take a look at your age, your height, your weight, and whether you're male or female, and that's how they will calculate out your points value for the week. Now, with Smart Points, you are allowed, I believe it's between 35 to 40 additional points at the end of the week, but again, that will change depending on your height, your weight, your age, and all of those kinds of things. You can also earn activity points based on how active you are during the week. At first, Weight Watchers will calculate out how many points you should be achieving during that week, and always try to reach those goals. Reaching those goals means you're that much closer to losing possibly that little bit of extra weight. It keeps you active and something to motivate you to move. Now, sorry if this video is all over the place. I really wanted to get out my story and go over a couple of things if you are considering becoming a Weight Watcher. I have a couple of things here that I just want to show you. Now, based on where I am with my weight loss journey and because of how I'm training, I find that having a really, really good protein supplement is key. Now, because I am training, I'm using a lot of muscle, so adding that extra protein is, it's key. It's a major key. Now, one of the items that I've picked up, this is from Wow Moms. I will link their the website in the description box. The brand is Wow Moms World of Wellness. It is a lean protein. It is the best tasting one that I have found over the last couple of years. It works out to 1 scoop is 1 Smart Point, and I make my smoothies with this. I add ice cubes, 8 ounces of water, and then whatever fruit I feel like mixing it with. Sometimes I'll do, strawberries, kiwi, and banana, or just a mixture of strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries, and it is awesome. It is a really, really good staple to have, especially if you are training or even as a meal replacement. I don't recommend using it as a meal replacement other than an added bit of protein to your diet, but because of how I am training a couple times a week, I will use it as a meal replacement, especially if I'm really, really busy. But yeah, so this is it here. Now, a water bottle. Simple, but key. Drink your water. This is just, a generic water bottle that I picked up from Victoria's Secret. This holds 24 ounces. I am actually going to be trading this bottle in for a bigger one that I have actually just ordered off Amazon that holds 2 liters. Drink your water. It is definitely key. It flushes out all those bad toxins in the body and just gets everything moving. So yeah, water. Drink your water. And now, I don't believe in waist cinchers or waist belts or anything like this, but I picked up this. It is, I don't even know what you would call it, but is a belt, if you will. I picked it up on Amazon for $24. It's just something that you can wear that helps your midsection sweat. Because I'm trying to tone myself down and get off these last little, extra pounds, even though I said that I wasn't focusing. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I wasn't focusing so much on the scale. I would still like more of a figure, and found that this helps get all of that stuff, in the midsection to come down. I can do a little bit more of a review on this in another video, but just wanted to show it as a staple piece that I'm using right now. I only wear it when I am doing cardio, so when I run or if I go for my walks on my alternate days, and it just helps to get that extra sweat on when I'm doing my cardio. But yeah, so again, I'm sorry guys if this video was all over the place. I really wanted to sit down and have this little bit of a chit chat with you guys. I know I've probably missed things, and I know I'm all over the place, but this is my journey, and I don't foresee it ending anytime soon. Like I said, this is a lifestyle change. I will put up during this video, or maybe towards the end, some meal ideas or just photos of meals that I eat throughout the week, including my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Also, just know that you are not alone. There are so many people that are trying to lose weight. It is very difficult, but know that you are not alone. We all had to start somewhere. And it is a difficult process, but if you're dedicated and you're willing to go the extra mile, you can achieve anything and everything. If you have any questions or have the need to reach out, please feel free to contact me on my social media sites, Snapchat, Instagram, and ask away. Ask all the questions that you want. I am here to help you, just like I have others that I reach out to when I need that, little bit of motivation or uplifting, conversation just to get through the day, because not every day is the same. Not every day will be easy. This is just life, and it's a lifestyle. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.